So now this is the pain points and kind of a checklist collection. We are logically finishing up the chapter number 1, niche research. By the end of this lesson, you really should have at least a very good idea of where you want to go with your personal channel. You really should have an idea at least, because in this Google Doc, which you're going to find right here, is going to be an ultimate checklist covering every single thing we've covered so far in the lessons, as well as some questionnaires. So let's break it down, right? So yeah, final checklist. Ask all of these things yourself. Are you personally interested in the niche you're potentially choosing? Do you see yourself doing this niche for years? Not years, meant to be for years. Does it somehow fall under the categories of top paying CPM niches, or can it be at least related to them somehow in some form? 20-20-20 rule. Can it be implemented? Can you bring on some leverage to the niche? Also, this ratio. Did you find any channels that fall under this category? How hard are the videos to make? Is it MrBeast level of production, or can you realistically pump out videos every 2 to 5 days? Because it's also essential. Can you eventually start selling a service, a course, or a community of some kind where it's just going to look very organic, where it's just going to make sense, where you are not going to be seen as a scammer? If not, what's the business? Affiliate marketing oriented channel, product placement channel, like fitness. Sam Sulek, the guy just goes to the gym every day, and he could just, given the fact he has 3 million subscribers, let's imagine this water is like a sports drink. He could be like, oh guys, yeah, by the way, I got this cool sports drink. Go in the description and buy it. Just for that, he could make like $10,000. Just in product fees alone, like from the sponsors directly, plus affiliates. So this is what I mean, right? It doesn't really all have to be AI tools, but yeah, or cooking channels. Again, you could just be cooking something in the kitchen and be like, oh, I bought this knife from here. Boom, couple thousand secured. So, or in other words, if it's not this, this really should have been here. But will your product, if it's one of those, will your product solve a problem of some kind? Will it actually help people? Ideally, even if you're promoting even something here, it should also be solving a problem, right? So if you're a sports channel, promote something that sports people need. If you're a cooking channel, there's a million ways to solve people's problems in the kitchen. I mean, do you already know something about the niche you're choosing? That's a very preferable thing. Otherwise, you first have to educate yourself on the niche, like I educated myself on the AI niche, and then I went into it, right? So yeah, I mean, it's possible to really start from zero, first educate yourself, and then move on into a niche. But it's just better and makes more sense to go into a niche where you already have some knowledge about, right? So importance of a sub niche. So instead of just targeting the like broad business niche, go for a sub niche, right? Like I did write it down. How to make money with AI content creation, or successful AI implementations in small businesses, right? So this kind of stuff, those kind of niches you want to be looking for. It's going to be much easier to grow that way. Trust me. So next up is, first of all, okay, no next up. First of all, if you can answer yes to all of these questions, like if every single one of these questions make sense, right? Every single one makes sense. You can continue with the niche. If not, you go back and choose the right niche. I'm just being honest, right? So if you, let's say, mark this many points, but like these don't really make sense, then the niche makes no sense in the long run. So once you kind of understand the niche, really understand your audience. To find out more about who watches your videos, create an ideal viewer. This will shape your core audience profile. Put yourself in the shoes of a viewer and answer the following. Yeah, again, if you want to do that yourself, file right here, make a copy. So age, gender, where do they live? Who do they live with? Occupation, salary, hobbies, things they could enjoy naturally. So the pain points, what pain points do they experience around the sub niche? Examples: I'm making videos, but I get no views. I have this expensive camera, but it takes rubbish pictures. I have no money to start my own business. So write these down, or write down your own pain points. If you're if you chose, as I suggested, let's say if you open your YouTube homepage and you kind of choose the niche you watch yourself, you would naturally know those pain points. Actually, that's another reason to choose a niche you're knowledgeable in. So, uh, next one is, what outcomes do they want around their sub niche, right? So lose 10 pounds a month, take great camera pictures, earn 2K a month with your own business. So basically, find solutions for the pain points, is what I'm trying to say. What other channels does this audience follow? Like I mentioned previously, I've analyzed my competition. I have an autistic, ridiculously long list of my competitors. You should have one as well. So at the very least, you need 10 of them, but really minimum of 30, if not 50, if not more. Really, the more the better. Um, yeah, list them all here, or better on, just create a brand new YouTube channel or a separate YouTube channel, just subscribe to all of them. So your channel is kind of configured for that particular niche already. So what are the best performing videos on these channels as well? So after you have the whole list of your competitors, you can list their best performing videos. And after you do all of that, you already have like so much data to work with. It's all of a sudden going to be like so much more clear what to make videos about. Then here is a bonus part. Here comes the AI. How to do all of that with AI. So first of all, if you haven't used my link to vidIQ, trust me, like I'm not upselling you right now. It's one of those you will end up buying. And if you do, consider using my link. That way you can use it for essentially for free, for $1 for the first 30 days. So you can save them some money that way. But what we can do now is we can navigate to the AI coach on the left here once you create your account. So now I have these couple of questions we can also ask AI, and it can provide us with answers. Let's not forget about the fact that AI exists. So yeah, let's ask this first question, right? So what are the typical pain points of an audience is interested in, let's say, business? I'll keep on using business because it's kind of applicable to my own channel. So, and the way AI coach works, the advanced one, is it is connected to your channel and it uses actual like data, like your data literally. So it gives you the best possible answer. Yeah, so it's asking for your permission. Yes. So now I'm just gonna think about the data of my channel. So here we go. Target audience. Your channel attracts viewers primarily in the age of group of 18 to 34. Significant percentage falling in this age range. They're interested in AI tips, tricks, strategies, and blah blah blah. They're looking for practical guidance and actionable insights to apply their own business ventures. To better cater to your target audience, consider creating content that addresses their specific challenges and provides step-by-step instructions on implementing AI in their businesses. So, and now it's just giving me title ideas. Of course, if you're starting out fresh, if you have no channel to connect, I think you can start off in the basic chat and ask him the same question, and it's gonna give you a more of a generic question, right? So because it doesn't have the data to work with. As you build your channel and that which you then connect later on, it's just gonna give you super personalized advices and literal like title ideas, which is quite crazy. So yeah, lack of knowledge on how to start and grow a business, and those are cool ideas, and you can implement those with any niche. So again, what are typical demographics of a business YouTube channel? Oh, that has to be asked in advanced mode. Okay, let's do that. So again, it's giving me the age, the gender, educational background, geographical background, right? So thankfully, most of my audience is, for the most part, is from US, UK, Canada, Australia. So they're with the highest buy power, which is what you want to have. And I think you get the point. It's really a great tool to do some research. So the link to it is going to be right here and in the Google Doc, as well as the Google Doc itself is going to be here. But with that being said, I think we are logically over with the chapter number 1. So yeah, I hope you got some value from this first chapter. Do take some action. Like I kept saying, it's all about action. It's all about doing something like actually. So without it, there is no point to watch these videos at all. No matter if you're watching the Academy or regular YouTube videos, action is king. So yeah, I'll see you in the next chapter. We are now moving on to brand identity, chapter number 2.